When it comes to the North and South wars across the state of California, one will never come to understand on how many lives have been lost to these never-ending turf wars. This is the Lost News report highlighting this forgotten gang murder. A man by the name of Pedro Cortez Valle, a known Los Primos Sureños gang member, now finds himself on death row after being sentenced for the murder of a rival Norteño gang member, sporting tattoos across the back of his head that say Los Primos, a gang from his city in Bakersfield. And he also sports a 13 on his face demonstrating his loyalties to the Mexican mafia. Pedro Valles was walking down the street to a Lemoore gas station wearing his gang colors, in Central California where Norteños have been established for years, when two known Norteño gang members walked up behind him, which resulted in Pedro pulling out a snub-nosed revolver and struck the victim multiple times. Pedro proceeded to walk up to the victim and shoot him again, finishing him off. When in court he was asked why he walked over and gave him the final shot, he replied with, "That's the life of gang banging. I'm already a two-striker, so next time I go to prison it's for life, so I'm gonna make it worth it. I'm not going to shoot him and let him live." Pedro also stated that he had killed multiple times before and had gotten away with it. In one situation he called an individual who had allegedly insulted his sister, and Pedro told the man that this is his one warning, that he will find him and kill him. He said, "I'm a man of my word because I found him and killed him for laughing at me when I told him that." The court also played phone-recorded conversations about him laughing about the crimes. He can be heard saying, "Yes, I killed that beep, and if they're gonna wanna get me they're gonna have to spend money on me, so I'm pleading not guilty." He would go on to be sentenced to death. In other social media websites, Pedro Valle can be seen paying his respects to longtime Mexican mafia member Chavo, who terrorized the streets of Bakersfield and surrounding cities. One can only imagine the connection they must have had together. Since this rival gang murder, there has been several rivals who have since come to some sort of standstill. Some cities are at peace and some continue to go to war. That is the dangers of these Northern California cities.